Shalom, everyone. I hope that you are doing fabulous. Thanks for joining for another general reading. So if you are, let me plug this in real quick. If you are returning, I appreciate you all so very much being a part of this channel. Thank you for your energetic support and all of that. I really mean that with all of my heart. Those of you who are new, my name is Shannon and I'm glad to have you. My channel is very intense, okay? We look at criminal activity and stuff like that, moral law, and just walking in love and stuff like that. But it could be very intense. We do use the living language. It's found in the tarot. I love Jehovah Elohim with all of my heart, with all of my strength, with all of my soul. And anyway, you'll just learn me as we go. I feel the energy, so sometimes that energy can just be very intense, okay? So if you're finding yourself within some type of energy and there's conviction there, conviction's good for us. To look at ourselves and fix it and to be upright within it, okay? If you're feeling conviction, that's a good sign that Jehovah's tugging on your heart to fix something within what His Word brings for you to have life and for me to have life. And so none of us are exempt from ever having to look in the mirror. We all have to do it, okay? And then we teach from places that we've come out of within our life to be an inspiration and to tell how great Jehovah is within that kind of stuff. So anyway, I'm not churchy or religious either. I'm just for spirituality and for the truth. And again, the scripture's found here, so I honor it. I do have a Hebraic lineage, and so I do keep covenant. All 10 of the commandments are written upon my heart, and I'm just for being loving and caring and kind and not stealing or murdering or cheating or being mean to people just because you want to be mean. That's crazy. Okay, we got people out there that are like that, and that's why I do this work and why I've been called to do this work, to uproot this crap out of the earth. So anyway, if you stay, you stay. If you don't, then you don't. I'm not into magic or talking to the dead or familiar spirits or witchcraft or anything like that. All right. So if you are, then you'll probably want to leave my channel, because I'm not into that stuff. I'm not into being prejudiced either. Love doesn't have a color. All right. So anyway, you'll just learn me as we go. Let's just get started. I just heard Scarlet, I don't give a damn, in my spirit. Okay? That's at the end of that movie, and that comes off of, and there was war going on in that movie as well. So that's interesting that I heard that. Anyway, Jehovah, what are you going to bring out here? I just did a reading. It was a huge reading. And the energy inside of me was feeling a little scattered, and so y'all just bear with me. I like to do readings back to back for confirmation and stuff like that, but Jehovah's been bringing out over and over and over some stuff, and He's continuing to speak in a very big way. Jehovah, what are you going to bring out here? I'm seeing California. Georgia and Florida was showing itself in that reading as well. And yeah, we had a lot of fiery stuff coming out in that reading. We have public stuff. You deal with somebody who has a following than you are. This is a victory, and Jehovah gets the victory. This is a wounded warrior. We're dealing with some things that have been going on behind people's back, energetically, spiritually, emotionally, sexually. Whatever this has been, something's very public here. Okay? You're dealing with somebody who's bald. You could be. I've never noticed that really in that picture, but it's hitting me that way. So whatever that is, something about work is here for some people. Jehovah, what else you want to bring out here? Get 2 more, and then we'll get clarifiers on these. Again, Jehovah stated that we're going to war. Yeah, there's a lot of passion. There really is. And there was fire all over that reading that I just did. And the magician was there as well. And so, yeah, everything's fire out here. We can even say that the magician is fire because he's got all 4 elements. And so something's huge out here with all this energy. Well, we got little lovers. We got messages going on. This is somebody who's very skilled at what they do. We've got, obviously, the sun's in a place where Aries is, and that would represent the Emperor in war. That Empress was just out in that other reading as well. And obviously, if you're in the upright, you're in the upright. And if you're not, you're not. There's war going on. So you got some people that are, some people that are not. Some people trading, waiting for ships to come in, messaging about things, and it's just like, my God, it's inflamed. Something's very much inflamed out here with a lot of fire, a lot of passion. Again, Jehovah stated that this set of element readings that I did, that he was going to put on strength on his arm, and he was going to come out here, and he was going to come into this realm and help people that weren't getting it from people that are in this realm, and he was appalled with that. So he put on strength and came in his own self down here and sent the armies in. This is all spiritual stuff. This is spiritual war. It really is. And somebody also has just been very skilled at something that they've done with this. Yeah, this war, people. This really war energy that's really coming out. It's huge. And there's strife here over death situation. Well, there's going to be somebody will be put down. And somebody's been crying over spilt milk and everything else. It really has been huge. I don't really have to go much further in this reading, really. It's just telling itself. There's a lot of passion out here. A lot. We will take some more cards, I guess. Show me the messages. Show me the messages. Okay, the Magician is here. So we have Physician. That Gemini energy was really coming out. AA is here. We got headship coming out here. This is the Aleph head in the Hebrew. And so if you deal with somebody who's a heavy indulger, maybe they smoke a lot, I guess, possibly for some of you all, since this go back to fire. And this is a Physician. This goes back to air, so, you know, something to do with smoking in your chest could be here. But we have AA here, so if you're dealing with somebody who is even just a drinker or something like that, that could be here. Needing a Physician will be very prevalent within this war, people. And there needs to be physicians out there. We're dealing with headship. Again, somebody who's got large groups that are, you know, following somebody with the Aleph head. Somebody who lays down foundations. There's some type of messenger, but we got China showing up here in pictures here with the dragon. Jehovah stated World War III today, and he kept bringing out military stuff. It's huge. So we got, you know, collaboration going on, and somebody's making a choice here, and so whatever the communication is about. For some people got chains around their neck. Okay, they just do. And we got just as skilled people in the upright, and but they're more skilled than those that are not in the upright, because those that are in the upright really keeping covenant with Jehovah. Jehovah don't lose, people. He don't. Show me another one on this message. I mean, this is a page. This can be a favorable testimony also to something for whatever your war is about in your world. Show me this Magician here, please. In this. It's a little lover card. Okay, well, here's the bat out of hell coming out here. It's coming in quick, people. This card keeps coming up. This is a rebellion card. Okay, we have bosses out here. The King of Pentacles is here. Okay, so if we have bosses and their employees, we do have a boss, because the wording came out, boss. And that also take you back to devil-like energies. We have a big chain here, and people are on chains. Okay, but there is a judgment on the headship of stuff. So we have the Aleph head in the Hebrew, and the Resh representing the head of something, the man of something, the boss, the chief of something. Chief can also go back to football. It can go back to Indian type of energy, and it could go back to giants of something. So if we're dealing with the Chiefs and the Giants, that's football teams and stuff like that. We actually had a coach come out today in one of my readings, matter of fact. We also have horns being blown, and blow the trumpet in Zion, because there's an alarm here in a very big way. Spiritually, there's something going on here around this collaboration, around this choice that's being made. Okay, so we got being generous or giving, or somebody's getting scales over their head. We got people who's got their hands out, gimme, 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 and things like that. So whatever the crap this is, Jehovah's really just bringing it out here. But there is some type of knowledge coming up. Somebody's tried to just suppress something, and you just can't. Whatever's in the darkness is going to come up to the light. We got FBI energies here, and this time something's going down. Finally, is I guess what Jehovah's saying. He's taking care of something. Somebody was coming back around for some type of reunion in that other reading. I'll just let you watch it. I'll try to remember to put it down below. And so something about at a party was here, and your grandparents are here as well. So something took off around something, started a war, and it's got to this level. We had the Queen of England also come out. So we are having China showing up here, and we had a Gentile nation in wording also coming up, and the word pride. And so prideful nations, America is known to be, proud and proud to be an American. For at least I know I'm free. Are you free in what? Ephraim or masonry, or what is that? I'm not sure. Anyway. There is going to be a positive outcome because Jehovah's going to see to it. So there's mutual feelings out here about a situation as well. But apparently we know that there was a fatal attraction. And we got wording today that what comes around goes around. So whatever somebody did behind the back to somebody else, it's coming in real quick for somebody. Okay? And it's huge. There's pregnancy and children situations here. You got secret sex, money, property, and stuff like that. Again, there is also somebody who does have mutual feelings or some type of a fountain of love that's overflowing for somebody within something. So congratulations. You got to fight for that stuff apparently. Jehovah is going to make a way where there seems to be no way. So if you felt like there's just, my God, there's just no way out of this, there is. Because he's putting on strength in his arm to come down here. Something about something got broken is also here. Jehovah, you just picked through my hands. There's unconditional love within a matter. That's positive, people. If people can love, then that's beautiful. So we just keep getting that devouring type of energy coming out, with the crops being devoured up, and the caterpillar and the locust and things like that. But everything stolen is going to be returned because that's prophecy taking place. And they are rushing over the city walls and things like that. So we've got scripture coming out here. El Hanorah. Awesome Elohim, great and mighty Elohim, who keeps covenant and mercy. Do not let the trouble seem small before you that has come upon our kings, our princes, our prophets, our fathers and our people from the time of the king of Assyria. And it's time for the king of Assyria to go away now. It's his turn because he has devoured things up. And Jehovah said after he got done with him, he was going to take care of the king of Assyria. So it's here. And so we do have, we've got political parties showing up out here. So it is here. We got government here. There's political parties out here. Fire and burning and with rage. Well, it's here. They got a bunch of people has been just, there's a war here. And Jehovah's going to put on his strength and he's going to win it for people. He is, okay? Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. That's interesting because the card deck that I was using, the Empress had fruit in her hair. And I was making reference to, some people got fruit that's very fruitful, and some people's fruit is bruised up. And the mental card was also there, because we are dealing with some people that are mental. And some people's heads are bruised up because, people have the authority to kick the devil in his head to bruise that nastiness up because it ain't the right fruit to be eaten. And they've caused a war, and so something's being judged within some stupidness. So the head of something is being bruised because people are chained to the devil. Okay, and we're going to celebrate. There is going to be a celebration out here because Jehovah ain't going to lose. Thank you, Jehovah. If you're dealing with a reverend, then you are. It comes up quite often. Somebody just says, I talk about us all the time. Well, there's going to be a celebration. That's positive. It says, a naughty person, a wicked man, walks with a froward mouth, and he winks with his eyes, and he speaks with his speaks with his feet. And he teaches with his fingers forwardness. It's in his heart. He devises mischief continually, and he sows discord. Therefore, his calamity shall come suddenly and shall be broken without remedy. That's why Jehovah's getting up. Because people have, look, this is not of the Most High people. It's just not. People can't sit down and love one another and be kind to one another. No, I got to take what you have. I got to devour what you have. I got to lie every time I turn around. I got to start something over here because I'm jealous of something. And so we got stuff going on here. Well, there has been some type of a debt that has been paid in full, and Yeshua paid that debt. I'm going to take from this Hebraic deck here and let him bring out what he wants. What else do you want to bring out here, Yehovah? Thank you for winning the battle. So we do have the spider and the internet. The lizard is here. We've got, you know, the lizard and the spider can be found in scripture being in king's palaces. So we have a lot of headship. We have a king here as well. And so whatever that is, we've got the spider coming out here. And the spider also is at the heel. We also have the chet. So again, the strength card represents in the Hebrew, the pictograph is ladders and walls. And Jehovah has got magician energy out here. This is laying foundations down. Okay, some people have laid deceitful foundations. We also had a lot of information coming out about these walls in wording today as well. Some people have been put behind walls for protection. Some people have been put there for some type of imprisonment. And some people are going to go behind walls for imprisonment for eternity as well beyond this realm after this is done. But some people have been held there on purpose by stupid kooks as well. So we can look at this in so many different ways, but there's some type of a doorway or an opening. Remember, we kept getting some type of chambers and stuff like that. And there's children out here involved in some stuff. Children have also died and then have been put behind walls so they could be found as well within that. They just went missing and stuff like that. So there's a tent wall and a protecting type of energy. There's a resurrection. We're here at the resurrection, people. We are. New beginnings, new births are out here, and also help from outside things with the chet. Okay, I'm also seeing the 8 ball. And so something to do with playing games, or you like to play pool or something like that. That's here. There has been a hidden app on the internet. Well, we've got the internet web here with the spider also on that card, and there's been a lot of secret money. Well, there has been. We already know it. And this war is fixing to be taken care of now because it's gone on way too long. Way too long. Let the manipulators go away now. What comes around goes around. Okay? We have the Ewas coming out here. This goes back to the horse. And if you're dealing with somebody who likes to gamble and stuff like that, then fine. If you're dealing with somebody who pushed somebody off of a cliff on a horse, then that's here because we know that has happened to somebody. This goes back to somebody's friend or some type of friendship or loyalty to something. Somebody does have unconditional love for somebody. It's mutual. Somebody knows that there's love out here waiting for them as well. Somebody's fought and protected somebody within that. And so thank you for doing that to somebody. If you're upright in the earth, that's positive. We have a promotion and some type of increase is here, and marriage is here with this rune as well. Trust is also here, and we just need trust in the great one, people. We do. We have the E, the M, and the W, and a couple A connections are out here, and the R, and we have RA. Something has been very evil out here, people. Well, we got perverseness with the lizard. When the lizard comes out, that word can trace us back to something perverse. But we do have a victory. We will have a celebration because Jehovah don't lose. All right? This is what come out for this reading, people. Until next time, shalom.